Hey Leo, what's going on? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the QueenTarotB in Boston. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, your big six. If it's not your story this month, don't make it fit. Please remember it is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading, the information's in the box below. While we're on personalized readings, I'm going to say that we are doing a pay it forward incentive. So people are purchasing readings and then they're paying it forward, and people who can't afford them are getting them. So the readings are still on sale. They are 20 minutes for $15, 30 minutes for $30, 45 minutes for $40, and a full hour for $50. So if you'd like to take part in a personal reading or a pay it forward incentive, please email me the box below and let me know in the subject line what you're doing. If you drop a comment below, I'm going to be, right now I have two 15-minute readings to give away, which I will be matching with my time, which is what I've been doing with the pay it forward incentive. I've been paying it forward as well. I've done over 60 hours of my time for free so far. I'm booked up until Saturday at this moment. But if you'd like to pay it forward, please let me know. Aries is the top pay it forward incentive right now. They've been paying it forward like crazy. So I'd love if the other signs would join in and I could say thank you so much. It's not all Aries, but it is mostly Aries, and Aries is definitely in the lead. Anyway, Leo, for you guys this month, okay, I'm feeling like your readings are just continuing, okay? I feel like it's just very weird. And I'm a Leo moon and a Leo Mars, so it's just weird for me too, because it's like, okay, when do I get a reading? But I don't read myself. That's number one rule. I don't read myself, and I don't read people that I know very well, because you see what you want to see and not what you should see. So for my pre-shuffle, I received quite a few cards that fell out. We've got the King of Wands, which is your card, so I know this is definitely your reading, and the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like you're in a situation where you have family members or a significant other that is not matching your efforts, okay? The effort that you're giving forth is kingly, and the effort that someone else is putting forward is childish. It's and now this could be vice versa. So if you're cross-watching, this could be what Leo is doing to you. So please know that, and leave your story in the comments, because I read all my comments, cross-watchers. If you get a little heart, that means I read it. I try to read them and reply to them as much as I can, but I have a 5-month-old daughter. So, and I just put up a video that I am moving. We bought a house, a 4-bedroom house for our daughter. So I'll be moving across the country July 1st. So I'm also packing. Be patient with me. We get those readings in, because come July, it's going to be, come June, it's going to be crazy around here. So as you see, things are bare around here. Skelly's missing. All the things on the walls are missing. The only thing left is my decks of tarot cards, because nobody touches those but me. Anyway, it feels like the effort that they're putting forth financially is not matching your effort. And it looks like you're frustrated. It looks like you're maybe putting forth more effort in everything than someone else is putting forth to match you, okay? Now, I see that you're coming correct. You're coming with your whole heart, all right? But this judgment being cast down on you is beginning to get heavy, okay? It's beginning to get heavy. You feel like this other person is constantly judging you or judging your actions, and it gets heavy after a while, especially when it's a judgment. The card of judgment is, part of the spiritual journey. It's part of the ethereal realm. It's part of the dimensions. That's a heavy judgment to fall on you. Now, it could be that you made judgment on someone else and you're not putting forth the effort to match them. For some reason, Leo always comes in vice versa or something like that for me. And it's weird having so much Leo in my big six, my Leo moon and my Leo Mars. And then, yeah, it's just weird. So if it comes in backwards for you, just know it comes in backwards for me, or it doesn't come in at all for me. You have the wish card with the world, okay? So whatever's going on here, what you're wishing for is it's just not coming to fruition. This person is not making the effort that you want them to make in order to match them, okay? Like I said, you're frustrated. You're in the reverse. You're tired of the effort being put forth, not matching what you're putting forth. you're tired of whatever situation this is. This could be family, it could be friends, it could be whatever. For you guys, this is a general reading. Now, do know it looks like this person has some really bad habits that they're hanging on to, and they're manipulating you because of their bad habits, okay? Or it could be you manipulating them. Now, there's major manipulation going on here. You know, you see the devil, and the devil stands for bad habits. It doesn't stand for the devil, guys, so don't freak out. For any of you that are religious, it doesn't talk about the devil. It talks about bad habits and allowing those bad habits to interfere with your life. Now, when you have the magician, he can manipulate everything in his surroundings: earth, air, fire, water, metal. Pick your poison. Now, this is manipulation with old bad habits that are allowed to creep in, and they're allowed to come in and make things so that you're not seeing them in the correct way. So this person is really manipulating you, or you're really, really manipulating them. And it's like you don't even see it, because it's such a mind fuck is what it looks like. That it's like they put forth this little effort and they expect it to be matched with this huge effort, and it just doesn't make sense. And you're starting to see it for what it is, not what you want it to be. It's like they keep coming incorrectly in two different ways. Very in and out energy. When they want something, it's like they're nice. And then when they don't want something, it's like they're distant. And then when they want to be all smooth talker because they want something, they're nice. But then when they get what they want, they're distant. So you get two distant characters here. Like you get two different faces. It's like, which face of this person are you going to get this week? And it's very confusing. It feels very confusing. The energy's confusing. I'm not sure how you guys are handling this. This is like the two faces of Sybil. And they're both Sybil in different ways. I have a hair tickling me and I can't find it. It's driving me insane. I got it. Yay. Anyway. And it's like you're holding on to everything because you're putting forth an effort and it's not being matched. And you're remembering the times when this particular situation was good. With the Six of Cups, it talks about reminiscing, and it talks about looking back into good times. It talks about wanting to give your whole self. But this can also talk about being stingy. So you could be stingy with your feelings, or this person is being very stingy with their feelings and what they allow you to have. It's like they're becoming emotionally unavailable for you. And you're sitting here trying to get back these good times. This could be who you're married to. It could be a family member. It could be, but it looks like your significant other, your SO, because of the fact that you have here, card of children. Then you have the card of reciprocation. But it's like, no matter how much reciprocation you give, you always get this feeling of being alone. This has changed dramatically. It's like you get this feeling of being alone. You give and give and give and give and give. And no matter how much you give, it doesn't feel good enough for this person, okay? It doesn't feel like it's enough. But then they want to match you with this little shitty effort. And here you are pouring coins out of every orifice you have. Even here. And yet, this is what you're getting back. This dinky little fucking coin. Okay, this dinky ass little pentacle. That's frustrating. That right there is enough to make me be this too. I can understand your frustration, Leo. You know, I can understand giving, 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 and getting that. So your frustration level is really high. Now, it's like you're just waiting because you're holding out. You're holding on to this huge cup of love and you have so much to give. But right now, it's like you're focused on giving. And I feel like you're in that reverse position because of the fact that you have nothing left to give. I feel like you're on E. And now it's time to pull an Aries thing and stop giving and be selfish. That's when we always become selfish. But you're waiting here. You're waiting for something to come in, and you see the sun is setting. So whatever you're waiting for, it's coming, I feel like, but it's just this effort not being matched and not being what it should be. And so here you have this huge thing that you want to give away, but you're still waiting. The question is, how long do you wait? How long is it before that reciprocation and this is finished? Because what is this even all about when you really think about it? Only you know, okay? This is your situation. Unless, like I said, it is a general reading and it's not your situation this month, then put it away. Put it on the shelf. But it looks like you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So this talks about the home situation, talks about the home front. It talks about, maybe having money problems, which wouldn't be surprising since the whole world is shut down at the moment. And states are opening here, like little by little, one by one. And it's not helping anybody because everybody's still out of work. All of these jobs are gone. So I expect that you're going to have money problems. I expect that you're going to be in a shit show with bills. Now, this is talking about you feeling like someone is standing wrong in their power towards you, or you toward them. Okay, and this person is in a position of power and they're abusing that power. They're not using it in the right way. They're using it here to manipulate. Because they have the feeling of family here. So it's like, this could definitely be family situations that they feel as though because they're family, they can manipulate you. They can touch things that don't belong to them or take your inheritance or whatever that might be. Family's the worst for it, believe me. Now, they may even be thinking about pulling this off on the side, but they haven't. They haven't. But they're thinking about it. It's there. It's an option that you don't know about. But now you do. It's like you need to take a step back and take a moment's rest because this is right there. It's right there. And with the Four of Swords there, it's like you need to take a step back, breathe, and think logically. Think in a logical space in your mind. If you can, put your emotion aside and think head over heart. Because if this is even remotely close, which you have the Empress and then you have this card here, the Three of Cups, just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. So if this is what you're considering, this is what's on your mind, don't do it. And it's like you have to make a decision because it's so back and forth. Like I said, you get the two personalities of Sybil and they're both Sybil. Okay? And they're both Sybil. It's like one personality is happy when they get this and the other personality is happy when they get this. Two personalities of Sybil. So you're getting the two sides of somebody. Why? You've got the card of Gemini here, which means two. A decision between two. And back and forth arguing. So somebody's considering this right now. And it's out of manipulation. It's out of unfairness. It's out of this judgment here that either you put on somebody or someone put on you. Unfair judgment. Now, it looks like this is right here with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. With the Moon there, there's secrets. So are they considering walking away without being completely honest with you? leaving you devastated. They haven't made this decision yet, but it's there. We've seen all the signs. And right now, Venus is retrograde in Gemini, and Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. Saturn is retrograde in Capricorn, and Jupiter is also retrograde. And then let's not forget our favorite. Where'd the bitch go? So I'd be a little bit wary with this coming up and showing up. Okay, I'd be a little bit wary with that. Especially with the card of walking away and being devastated by the situation, being devastated. So if you've had the loss of a significant other, or you've had the loss of a family member, that's what I'm getting. I'm sorry for you. I really am. I'm truly sorry for your loss. Be careful of those around you, because you're putting in work and it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what you do. All of this is still continuing behind your back. It's still continuing behind your back. Now, it doesn't have to be an inheritance. It doesn't have to be a family member. It's going to be how it fits into your life. And if it doesn't, put it in a box, stick it on the shelf, whatever. Do whatever you're going to do with it. But this is an option in your life right now. Okay, this is what is going on. You work to be unhappy. You've got a situation here where you've got the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So somebody's sneaking between two lifestyles. Somebody sneaking back and forth between two camps. So it could be that a family member is playing you and going back to another family member and saying, okay, steal the inheritance. Or this could be, with everything we just saw, a significant other watching you to see if you're paying attention to the manipulation that's going on there. This huge manipulation. Because they want to see if you know. Right? This is typically the card of balance. But when you've got the Seven of Swords staring at you, you have to wonder, is this a card of someone going in between two? And with everything that's here, it's definitely a possibility. You're going to need to use your intuition on this, because some cycle here needs to come to an end. Whether it's you release family members, release your significant other, whatever this is, it needs to come to an end, and your intuition is 100% spot on. Don't ever ignore your intuition. Okay? Now, the mind can play tricks. The intuition doesn't. The mind is a beautiful thing, and it's also a crazy thing. I learned that this morning, too, from a friend of mine. He said the mind is an awful place to be. And I always tell people, the idle mind is the devil's playground. Sadly enough, that doesn't come from nowhere. Some cycle has to come to an end. There's definitely some sneaking around. Again, we have the two, and we have the card of balance, and we have the moon. So there's definitely something going on here that you need to be paying attention to, keeping your eyes on, watching. Because this person's watching to see if you know. And these are basically the same cards. Snap decision, and there's your balance. Sneaky decision, and there's your balance. And this balance is off, but this one is in the upright, talking about sneaking between two. Okay, Leo, that is what I have for you for June 1st through June 15th. If y'all want to take part in the Pay It Forward, email me in the box below. And if you need a reading, email me in the box below. Again, they're on sale. 20 minutes for $15, 30 minutes for $30, 45 minutes for $40, and a full hour for $50. And then if you want to pay, the whole list is on sale. The spiritual chat is on sale as well if you like spiritual chat instead of tarot. 30% off of light work and 20% off of monthlies. So monthlies are where we meet weekly on Skype or Facebook Messenger, and we work on our shadow selves, we work on our inner child, we work on important things. It's not just a monthly subscription to tarot flipping. We're either working with Oracle, we're working with light work, we're working with whatever's going to get you on your spiritual path. I'm here to be a mentor. I'm also a former trauma counselor and forensic rehabilitation specialist. I have 2 degrees and 14 certifications. Can't even talk today. But just know that, I'm not just some tarot flipper. I actually have 17 years experience before I was disabled with a neck surgery. So a whole bunch of cards just fell out, and I'm not going there. I'm really not going there. The first one out is the 10 of Swords. I knew it. So they're sneaking around. They may not have done anything yet, but they're sneaking around and they're thinking about it. You need to be really careful. All right, guys, it's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the QueenTarotB in Boston. I will catch y'all on the flip side unless I hear from you via email. Bye, guys.